live from the box, man. Live from the box. Coming out of the simple life, man. With Stay. Before that, our friends band Can't Find My Shoe. But hey, man.
I gotta find my groove. I've hit my mic like 4 times today.
Hey, man, you gotta get your groove, T. Come on, man. Come on. Let's get into the business at hand. Business at hand.
The big chair?
The big chair is
the big
filled.
chair.
The big chair is filled.
Big shoes.
Hey, introduce yourself, please, to the
people.
Out there.
Well, hello there. My name's Stephen Douglas Wolfe, and I'm in the big chair.
Yes, sir. Thank you for joining us, man.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
He came out with that deep voice. I thought we was on Quiet Storm.
Yes, well,
we was gonna go
that melody, right? Singer, songwriter, Stephen Douglas Wolfe, man.
That is me.
Yeah, we appreciate you coming by. Now, hey, I guess we should go right into it.
You know, we're gonna go right into it. Let's give me the background real quick.
Yeah.
Where you from? Where you started? How'd you get your roots here?
Sure. They're all loaded questions. All loaded questions. Every
My
single
man.
one of them.
That's what I'm talking about. Open-ended questions.
Yeah, right.
Right.
So I'm from Philly by way of New York City by way of Lawrence, Kansas.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's interesting.
Been a few places.
And in Syracuse.
Yeah, right. So my wife is originally from Syracuse. We met in New York City.
There you go.
And after some arm pulling, she convinced me to come on up here to Syracuse.
Huh.
It's that thing called love.
That's exactly what it is.
It makes you do some wild and crazy
Wild and
things.
crazy things.
Yeah, the wildest.
We're
and
two
craziest.
wild and crazy
Moving
guys.
To Syracuse. There you go.
I feel you, bro. I got you. I feel you.
But yeah, it's been an interesting ride up here. But I got to tell you, moving here from Manhattan for about 16 months or so, I was not too sold. But all it took was finding the right place, finding the right people, and getting kind of fighting through everything and realizing that there's a lot of really great stuff happening here.
Right.
There's a lot of really great people around.
Yeah.
And now I'm not going anywhere, man.
I hear you.
I'm here for the long haul.
Good for you.
Nice.
Good for you.
I mean, it does help
Yeah.
Slim when you're not paying $4,000 a month for rent.
It's true. It does.
How about
That's
that?
a big deterrence.
That's right. Our rent got cut in half, and our apartment is double the size. So
No
the
doubt.
economics
No
there
doubt.
work
So-
out well.
It's all about the numbers.
Right. So, but now, I mean, I don't mean to interrupt the history. We're going to get back into it. But then when I think about, a songwriter, I think creativity, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What has Syracuse done that transition from NYC? Because I hear that, you got stimulation all over the place and creativity flowing. What has it done for the creativity?
Right. Well, actually, in a lot of ways, the overstimulation can be suffocating.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You're filled with look at this, look at that. You don't have time to sit back and process and digest it all and turn it into art.
Nice.
So when you get to a place like this, you actually get a chance to process. At least for me, moving up here gave me time to process basically everything that I've lived over the past 8 or 9 years. I mean, I've been sort of out of the game for a little while, and being able to kind of reflect and look back on the past. Honestly, the past decade almost opened up a whole new world of possibilities, and I've been writing more personal and more intimate stuff than I've ever done before. In the past, everything that I wrote was kind of fables, stories, things that were probably rooted in something personal, but never really had that apparent
connection.
Yeah. But now it's everything's kind of more rooted in truth and things that have happened to me, my experiences, and I really do think that's because I've got the time to step back and process it all now. And as I said, turn it into art rather than just moving from one experience to the next without the time to.
That's great because I talked to a lot of friends. A lot of my friends from college from New York City, and everything is all going. Everything's so fast. Everything is always moving. So it's interesting to hear that aspect of it. Like it can be overwhelming. Like I want to be able to talk. I want to sit back and actually I want to breathe.
Right, exactly.
In fresh air that's coming from the trees, some oxygen. And look at life and then write about life and not worried about, the 4 or 5 trains I got to get on to get somewhere.
Right.
Yeah.
And then the hustle and bustle.
You're always on your way somewhere. You're always moving. You're always going somewhere. And here I'm dictating where I'm going. You know, it's not the clock chasing me. It's me chasing the clock in some ways.
Now, move away from the clock and punching the clock. What made you get into music though?
Well, I've been writing music since I was 12 years old. I think when I was 12, it was picking up the guitar to get away from being a 12-year-old dude. You know what I mean? It's
nice.
No one likes that.
Yeah, it's that tweener.
Yeah, exactly, right? So it was just kind of figuring out a way to turn whatever those weird feelings you're having when you're that age into something.
Nice.
And who knew that it would turn into actual art, it would become something. And for many years it was just kind of playing punk rock songs with my friends in the garage, and then it became hitting the road and going out and making records and doing all kinds of stuff, and then this morphs into that, and then here I am doing my thing on my own now.
So how was it on the road?
On the road?
Yeah.
The road's an interesting place.
Yeah. was it, all of us in the van?
Yeah.
Eating, all right, we just made $200, but we gotta fix the brakes. We gotta buy pizza, and we can't sleep in a hotel. So we need an air mattress.
Yeah. So we actually, when we were on the road, we spent all of our money on hotels because we were prima donnas in that. We didn't want to sleep in the van. Here we planned it out. We built this whole loft in the back of the van so that we could pack in all the equipment underneath it and then sleep on the loft. But what we didn't take into account is that the gap from the loft where we put the mattress to the roof of the van was a foot and a half at best. So no one could actually fit and get up there. You could, but your nose is on the roof of the van. So it's just not having it.
So Stephen, other than how to learn how to build a loft in a van, what did you learn on the road, dude?
What didn't I learn? I mean, the years that you're on the road, it's you learn how to turn $100 into enough to put 4 guys up for the night or for the next couple nights or whatever. You learn how to you learn how to be a vegetarian and eat a Taco Bell.
And eat Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Ramen noodles become your best friend.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
It's I don't know. I don't have a college degree. I got my degree from being on the road. I learned more about people from talking to people.
There you go.
So I've seen more of this country than a lot of people I know, because I was out there in it. I was living it. And, maybe there's some cities that I've driven through that I've been in for a night and played a show here and then got out, so I didn't get to see much of it and experience much of it. But one of the biggest things that we always try to do is if we're in a city, live it like the people who live there do. So it was always looking for people at the show to put us up if we could. Then we wouldn't have to pay for that hotel. So that's learning things like that and just learning how to meet different people and sort of adjust yourself to get along with everybody.
Well,
and I think it
before I gotta cut you off. Because we've talked about you being on the road, but we haven't talked very much about your solo career.
That's true.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into your single,
all right,
Windows, and want you to introduce it.
All right. So I'm working on this project. It's a 7-inch single series. This is actually going to be the second single from it, but this is the first collaboration I did here with a bunch of people that I met in the area working at Subcat. This song features guys from Bell and Segroy, who are an acoustic duo, as well as the rhythm section from Rabbit and the Rye. And it's just like this jazz tune that morphed into something else, and I'm really happy with the way it turned out. Got some sweet horns at the end too.
All right, awesome.
Let's listen to it live from the box.
Yeah, Stephen Douglas Wolfe with Window, 87.7
Fifi Entertainment.